Me creeps are always foiling my capers. Seems like they follow me wherever I go. But if the streets were full of filth, they wouldn't be able to get around so quickly. That gives me an idea. I think this theft calls for Baron Wasteland.
You called for my services, Carmen?
I'm sending you through the time port to New York City in the year 1816. There's something very special I want you to steal.
Splendid. I'm in the mood for a new caper. The dirtier, the better.
You won't be disappointed. This info beam will give you all the details. Now, get going.
Time pilots. Baron Wasteland just stole something from the past. You've got 28 minutes to get it back, or history will change forever. Initiate chrono skimmer launch sequence. Boot up the chrono computer. Power up the engines. Extend the temporal sequencer. Now, get going!
We're on the case and we're chasing her through history. Chrono skimmer, engines hot, vile villains, evil plot. Our brave squadron leader will help us defeat her and bring back the loot to its rightful place in time. Tell me where in time is Carmen Sandiego. Stop her crime and solve this mystery. Tell me where in time is Carmen Sandiego. We're on the case and we're chasing her through history.
And here's the time pilot squadron leader, Kevin Shinick.
Hey, welcome aboard, everybody. I want you to hang on tight because we've got a very big mission, but very little time. So let's meet today's time pilots, starting with Richard Chevalier. Come on, Richard, nice to see you, pal. And Fanpin Singh. Come on, Fanpin, nice to have you in the squadron. And James Valetti. Come on, James, nice to have you on this mission, pal. All right, time pilots. Just so you know, we depend on fact fuel to power the chrono skimmer, and you guys will be generating that power with your answers. Now, each of you is equipped with 100 power points. Let's check in with the chrono skimmer engine crew. All right. They look ready and raring to go, so let's begin our pursuit of Baron Wasteland. Chief, what's our mission profile?
Squadron, your time target is 1816. Destination, New York City. Many people disposed of their garbage back then by just dumping it into the streets. Those in poor neighborhoods often had livestock that kept streets cleaner by eating the trash. Later, these same animals were eaten by their owners. Hordes of the trash-eating beasts roamed the city, becoming a public nuisance. In 1816, a New York City law required rings through their noses to prevent the animals from tearing up the pavement. Or so history told us till now, when Baron Wasteland went back in time and caught the critters.
Thanks for the lunch. Lesson, Chief. All right, pilots, for 10 power points, what did Baron Wasteland steal? Horses, rats, or pigs? Remembering the clues we just heard? Helped keep New York City streets clean by eating garbage, used as food by their owners in poor neighborhoods, an 1816 law required nose rings to prevent pavement damage. All right, Richard, what'd you say, pal?
Pigs.
Okay, Fanpin?
Pigs.
And James?
Pigs.
All right, correct answer is pigs. Way to go, guys. We like to start off just like that. All right, pilots, now we know what Baron Wasteland stole. We want to get it back. And I'll tell you, if one of you today can retrieve that loot and capture Carmen Sandiego, you'll win a complete multimedia computer system. Not bad, so what are we waiting around here for? Let's go get it. Engine room, let's warp to the time of the crime. Okay, pilots, we made it back to 1816. Oh, looks like trouble, guys. We've depleted our fact fuel from that last warp, so we need to refuel with a data boost. All right, time pilots, I'll name 2 famous people Your job, buzz in and tell me whether they were born the same year or 50 years apart. It's 5-0. If you're right, you get 5 power points. If you're wrong, you lose 5. Remember, same year or 50 years apart. Former Haitian President Jean-Bertrand Aristide and supermodel Christy Brinkley. Yes, James.
Same year.
Yes, 1953. Former President George Bush and actor Marlon Brando. Going to Fanpin.
Same year.
Yes, 1924. Singer Frank Sinatra and basketball star Scottie Pippen. Going to Richard.
50 years apart.
Yes, Sinatra was in 1915 and Pippen 1965. Actor W.C. Fields and businessman politician H. Ross Perot. Going again to Richard.
50 years apart.
Yes, Fields in 1880 and Perot in 1930. Finally, gangster Al Capone and film director Alfred Hitchcock. Going to Richard.
50 years apart.
Actually, that would be the same year, 1899. But very nice job because we replenished our fact fuel, guys. And just a reminder, all our fact fuel is verified by Encyclopedia Britannica. Now let's continue our mission here in 1816 and get back those pigs. All right. Wait a second, guys. We're in luck. That's the clue finder. It's locked onto a message from Millennia, the world's oldest woman. Watch the view screen. What's on your mind today, Millie?
I was thinking back to the Spanish-American War. Times were hard. Not only was the war going on, but crackers were only sold in barrels. So I had a talk with my pal Adolphus Green, president of the new National Biscuit Company, and I told him, Greenie, people don't want to root around in some smelly old Cracker Barrel. They want fresh crackers in airtight packages. Well, old Adolphus took the hint and created the Unita biscuits. They came wrapped in wax paper inside a cardboard box, and they were a big hit. Standardized packaging's been growing ever since, and so has the trash it creates. By the 1990s, packaging waste totaled around 50 million tons per year. Maybe I should have kept my mouth shut.
Thanks, Millie. We're glad you didn't. All right, pilots, where in time has Baron Wasteland taken the New York City pigs? Is it 1898, 1928, or 1948? Remembering the clues we just heard: Spanish-American War, National Biscuit Company formed, Unita Biscuits pioneer modern packaging. All right, Richard, what did you say?
1898.
All right, Fanpin?
1898.
And James?
1898.
You guys are good. Correct answer is 1898. Very nice, Squadron. And you know, guys, packaged crackers were a huge innovation. Well, they also ushered in an age of packaging waste. And who knows how we'll get rid of that trash if the history of garbage is erased. Engine room, let's warp to 1898. All right, we followed Baron Wasteland to the year 1898, but he's about to do some globe hopping in the early 1900s. So for us, it's time for Global Pursuit. Grab your controls, watch the globe on your screen, and buzz in when you think you know the answer. If you're right, you get 5 power points. If you're wrong, you lose 5, okay? Remember, we're in the early 1900s. Here we go. Baron went for a spin in the city where a self-contained electric washing machine called Thor is developed. Yes, Fanpin. Correct, Chicago. He's blowing through the place where the first practical electric vacuum cleaner is patented. Yes, again, Fanpin.
Norway?
Actually, it's England. Creator Hubert Booth runs a door-to-door vacuum service, and his clients include the king. The king had a lot of rugs. He's relishing the city where the pork hot dog is first introduced at a World's Fair. Yes, Fanpin.
Bismarck?
Actually, it's St. Louis. The ice cream cone was also introduced at that same 1904 World's Fair. Quite a bit. He went to the country that's hit the hardest by the bubonic plague. Yes, Richard.
India?
Yes. Now Baron's in the city where Drano was just invented. What do you guys say? Yes, James.
Cincinnati?
Yes, Cincinnati it is. Nice call there. All right, guys. Well done. That's the good news. Bad news is we just found out that Baron Wasteland has left Cincinnati already. So we gotta get on the move like that, because so far things are going good, but we just gotta keep moving. And Wait a second.
Baron Wasteland, that's your disservice. I'm in a Tennessee city waiting for the garbage to pile up. 1,300 sanitation workers are on strike to protest the city's discrimination against black employees. As for me, I never discriminate. I treat everyone badly. Dr. Martin Luther King recently arrived to support the striking workers, but after making a stirring speech, he was tragically assassinated. The world will remember King as a hero and great civil rights leader, and they'll remember you as the time pilots who couldn't catch Baron Wasteland. So long, chumps!
I don't know, I'd say he was the chump. Wouldn't you guys say that? Because he just tipped us off to where he is. Is he in Montgomery, 1928, Nashville, 1948, or Memphis, 1968? Remembering the clues we just heard. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. is assassinated, city in Tennessee, and sanitation workers strike. All right, Richard, what'd you say?
Memphis, 1968.
All right, Fanpin.
Memphis, 1968.
James?
Memphis, 1968.
Okay, correct answer is Memphis, 1968. Very nice, guys. 10 points for everybody. You know, pilots, trash isn't usually linked to historic events, but it was a sanitation workers' strike that brought Dr. King to Memphis, and his assassination there changed the course of history. So let's warp to 1968.
Going somewhere time takes? I don't think so.
Pilots, we made it to 1968, but Baron Wasteland has zapped our fact fuel. It's time for another data boost. Time pilots, I'll name a historical event. Your job, buzz in and tell me whether it took place in 1860 or 1960. If you're right, you get 5 power points. If you're wrong, you lose 5. Here goes. U.S. consists of 33 states. Yes, James.
1860.
Correct. U.S. has 1 car for every 3 Americans. Again, James.
1860?
Actually, 1960. Frederick Walton patents his process for making linoleum. Yes, Richard.
1960?
Actually, it's 1860. World's first felt tip pen introduced. Going again to Richard.
1960?
Correct, 1960. Very good. Americans eat an average of 99 pounds of beef per year. Going to Richard.
1960?
Correct, 1960. Very nice, guys. And that means we're ready for time travel in 1968, guys. Wait a second. Hey, the clue finder's locked onto someone. This time they're in the future. Let's bring them on board, see if they can help us.
Squadron, your time target is 1816. Destination New York City. Many people disposed of their garbage back then.
Wait. We heard that clue at the beginning of the show.
I know. That's because I'm Recycloman. The man who recycles everything.
Recycloman?
The man who recycles everything.
Recycloman?
Yes. I was inspired by a group of people in a southwestern city called Taos. They live in houses called earthships that are made mostly from recycled materials.
Oh, you mean like used bricks and door knockers?
Nah! Earthships are built out of old tires filled with dirt. The inside walls are made from discarded cans. Large glass windows allow in the solar heat, which the thick walls passively collect and store.
Wow, that's incredible. So these earthships are something new, huh?
Not really. They... That's good recycling.
We play our part.
You see, the first Earthship was designed by a man named Michael Reynolds back in the early 1970s. And now, in 1994, Reynolds is planning an entire Earthship community of over 100 homes outside of Taos.
Wow, that is amazing. But, you know, something very familiar about that outfit. I did...
Yes?
Wait a second. Hey! It's the old Acme Man costume from the old Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego?
Yes, of course! Even my costume is recycled. But now, I'm afraid I must be going. For neither rain, nor snow, nor gloom of night can keep me from my appointed rounds. Recycle! Recycle! Trash away! Trash away! Trash away all!
All right. Very nice. There was Recycle Man, of course. He recycles everything. Let's hope he stopped at his socks. All right, pilots. Tell me the state where Baron Wasteland is hiding. Is it New Mexico, Montana, or Alabama? Remembering the clues we just heard. The year 1994. Southwestern city called Taos and home of the first Earth ships. All right. Richard, what'd you say?
New Mexico.
Okay, Fanpin.
New Mexico?
And James?
Montana.
All right, correct answer is New Mexico. 10 points to Richard and Fanpin. You know, pilots, we've traveled from an era when pigs ate trash discarded from homes to a time when homes are built from discarded trash. But all that history will end up in the dumpster if we don't find those swine. All right, pilots, to do that, we have to make one final leap forward in time, and that means an ultimate data boost. Pilots, in an ultimate data boost, each correct answer is worth 10 power points. But if you're wrong, you lose 10, okay? All right, I'll make a statement about pigs. Your job, buzz in and tell me if that statement is true or false. Okay, here we go. In 1863, Cincinnati, Ohio, was widely known as Porkopolis. Going to James.
True.
Yes, it is true. It's because it was such a major pork processing center. Pigs have 5 toes. Going to Richard.
False.
Correct, it is false. Their hooves have 2 functioning and 2 non-functioning digits. Pigs were probably introduced to North America by Columbus. Going to James.
True.
Yes, on his second voyage in 1493. Very nice. Pig insulin is used by diabetics. Going to Fanpin.
True.
Yes, it is true. Insulin from the pancreas of the pig is used to control blood sugar levels in diabetics. All right. Until 1962, Pig Latin was one of the languages taught at Harvard University. Going to James.
False.
That is false, or Alsfe, as they would say in Pig Latin. Pigs have an excellent sense of smell and have been used to sniff out explosives. Going to Fanpin. Actually, that's true. That is true. The Jewish and Islamic religions consider pork unclean and therefore inedible. Going to Richard.
True.
Yes, it is true. The pig who starred in Babe was paid $7 million and a percentage of the gross. Going to James.
False.
That is false. Sure hope so. Actually, a number of pigs and puppets were used for the part of Babe. All right, guys, finally, pigs are among the most intelligent domesticated animals. Going to Fanpin.
True.
It is true. Very nice, guys. Good round. Better breathe in there, huh? Whew. All right, let's see how well we did. Richard has 175 power points. Fanpin has 115, and James has 180, which means that Richard and James are moving on to the next phase of this mission. But Fanpin, you did a very nice job. You're right there. Good job. Happy to have you in the squadron. And now, the Chief wants to say a few words to express our appreciation.
Criminal schmiminal. Don't let Baron Wasteland get you down. You did outstanding work today. So, we'd like to reward you with our Acme TimeNet mission pack. It includes a deluxe Britannica World Atlas, this official Carmen t-shirt, the Chrono Skimmer cap with you-know-who's picture in front, a Wearing Time watch, plus the Carmen Sandiego CD-ROM library and board games. You'll match wits against the crime queen herself through countless cases and thousands of clues. From Acme TimeNet Command, we salute you!
Okay, Squadron. We've sent Fanpin back to TimeNet Command while we stay on board here and complete this mission. You guys ready?
Yes, sir.
All right, then. Chief, we're ready.
Time pilots, the history of sanitation is at stake. Get to New Mexico in 1994 and root around for those swine. Kevin, you're in command.
You got it, Chief. All right, time pilots, full speed ahead to 1994. Look, Baron Wasteland's got the pigs in a cybersphere. Activate the loot tractor beam.
We'll meet again, Time Tots, and sooner than you think.
All right, we've gotten back the garbage-eating pigs and have them safely on board. Congratulations, guys. You've completed mission objective number 1. Plus, you're now one step closer to winning that amazing multimedia computer system. But before we continue chasing Baron Wasteland, we've got to return the loot to the year 1816. So let's check in with the Chief to get our flight plan. Chief?
Time pilots, you must navigate the Chronos Skimmer through 8 events from the history of sanitation, starting at the most recent event and finishing at the least recent event. The time pilot who does that goes on to chase Carmen and Baron Wasteland along the trail of time. Here are the events on your flight plan. Martin Luther King Jr. supports Memphis sanitation workers' strike. First pollution control law passed under President McKinley. Nose rings required for New York City pigs. First disposable tissues made from World War I surplus. Tours of Paris sewers began under Napoleon III. Earthship community planned in New Mexico. First packaged toilet paper. Garbage is recycled in U.S. for World War II industries. That's your briefing time, pilots. Good luck on your journey.
All right, James, you have the higher score. You have the choice of going first or second.
I'd like to go second.
Second. In that case, Richard, I want you to navigate this Chronos Skimmer back through time from the most recent event to the least recent event, starting by picking the most recent event on the board. You may begin.
Earthship community plan.
Correct. You've navigated us to 1994. Pick the next most recent event.
First package toilet paper.
Back to James.
Earthship community plan.
Yes, 1994.
Martin Luther King supports sanitation workers.
Correct, 1968.
First pollution law under President McKinley.
Right, back to Richard.
Earthship community plan.
Yes, 1994.
Martin Luther King supports sanitation workers.
Correct, 1968.
Nose rings for New York City pigs.
All right, James, it's up to you now.
Earthship community plan.
Correct, 1994.
Martin Luther King supports sanitation workers.
Correct, 1968.
U.S. garbage recycled for World War II.
Yes, 1943.
Tissues made from World War I surplus.
Correct, 1924. Keep going.
First pollution law under McKinley.
Yes, 1899.
Paris sewer tours under Napoleon III.
Correct, 1867. Keep going.
First packaged toilet paper.
Yes, 1857.
Nose rings for New York City pigs.
Correct, James. You have saved history. Congratulations. And Richard, wow, we made quite a squadron today, huh? That was a rough one. My goodness. But we're not done yet. You and I are going to move on in just a minute. But Richard, you got more to do. The chief here wants to say a few words about your next mission.
You've done some top-notch navigation today, and you always need to be ready for future missions. So, we're equipping you with a complete TimeNet mission pack and this terrific portable CD player featuring a polycarbonate body, a MASH 1-bit DA conversion system, 24-track random access programming, plus it's mighty smooth and pretty. Job well done, time pilot.
Okay, James, you navigated us back to 1816 and returned the garbage-eating pigs. Right now, Richard is piloting the Chronos Skimmer back to the present. But James, Baron Wasteland, and Carmen are still out there, and it's your job to track them down, all right? So it's time for us to exit the Chronos Skimmer and head for the trail of time. Chief, is that a go?
Kevin, I'm initiating the transportal exit sequence. Prepare to leave the Chronos Skimmer.
We're ready, Chief. Look out, Carmen. We're on our way.
In time, it's Carmen Sandiego. Stop her crime and solve this mystery. Tell me where in time is Carmen Sandiego. We're on the case and they're chasing us through history.
Yes, James, we've made it to the trail of time. We've got to track Carmen through 6 time portals by answering her questions. Are you ready?
Yep.
All right, James. Ready, set, go, James, go. Follow the engine crew to the first portal.
It's 2000 BC. Where is there a palace with a sewer? Versailles or Crete?
Versailles.
All right, pull the rope to open the gate, James. Keep pulling, keep pulling. You're almost there, buddy. Go, go, go. Keep pulling. Almost there. All right. Now go to the second portal, following the engine crew.
It's 1695. What is beginning in New York? Street cleaning or Central Park construction?
Central Park construction.
All right, pull the rope again. Keep pulling, it'll open the gate. Go, 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 James. Almost there. Keep tugging away, pal. You're halfway there. All right, good. You've got 4 more to go. You've got 42 seconds left.
It's the year 1901. Where is an electric vacuum cleaner patented? England or Germany?
England.
All right. Yes, you've captured Baron Wasteland. Congratulations, James. Keep up the good work.
It's 1945. What is helping cause smog in Los Angeles? Cable cars or burning trash?
Burning trash.
Yes, 2 more to go. You've got 13 seconds.
It's 1989. What oil company's tanker causes a huge spill in Alaska? Exxon or Texaco?
Exxon.
All right, come on, the next one. One more. Oh, James, we ran out of time and Carmen has escaped. But you did capture Baron Wasteland. That's very tough to do, and you did it. And you returned the loot to its proper place in time, buddy. Right now, the Chief's got something she wants to tell you. Chief?
Time travel is not for the faint of heart. And you showed great courage and skill chasing Carmen today. To reward your fine work, you'll receive a full 32-volume set of Encyclopedia Britannica. It's the perfect tool to brief yourself on any future mission. Plus, this CD radio dual cassette system will let you listen to great tunes while you do it. Congratulations! You're now a head navigator.
Thanks, Chief. James, you had a tough mission, but you did great. You make an excellent time pilot, and we're proud of you, buddy. But right now, we've all got to go back to the present. And remember, at Acme TimeNet, history is our job. The future is yours.
We're on the case and we're chasing her through history. Throttle open, thrusters on, chrono skimmer gets us strong. Pack extra socks and we'll all beat the clock from the Stone Age to Middle Age to Space Age. And tell me where in time is Carmen Sandiego. Stop her crime and solve this mystery. Tell me where in time is Carmen Sandiego. We're on the case and we're chasing her through history. Nero's spittle, Lincoln's beard, Newton's apple.
All historical information has been verified by Encyclopedia Britannica and was accurate as of the date this program was recorded.
Tell me where in time is Carmen Sandiego.
This program was produced by WGBH Boston and WQED Pittsburgh.
Carmen's journey through time is propelled by Delta Airlines. Because learning about geography is a great way for kids to learn about our world, one piece at a time. Delta Airlines, you'll love the way we fly.